Sag tasid mad, kontakit dista hello e dead madi. Sag kaid marag vergeidi, eduven frag sient torrebi dead.
Estu donegad. Siend nama soneda golver glendi, vregu ded madi sabati.
Vorken dur are feshem asies. Nas ankem vari da on done oil.
Vregem neis oglendi no kassin, vriden garame. Echter hevor kenis sir, ja sechtem. Age harlan neis dierni. Na kauid neis sedmada vertemen on vegem. Na vemida de glonoidu, jom everoids da regu.
Es neis diern donegad sen ages duben agadachtam. Udag da degadach euragide an vigeshvar. Esa hanum tuflane.
Toflanan vigeshva. I vigem I feshi. His comfarwed. Adivan fawed me. Ja, tigedam qua igeshvar.
Quasidem sientad ne sonigad vregu requeseis da hequillam sare.
Fleidad. Sagma linquidem sa menam arlinida nemida o neis diri, put vlan on oil.
Es marag waren der Glendi Maciels de Hechredach kennengelernt. Karaden is gepnaat roken noigdag.
Ja, serch a harlam mad. Fared quies maest. Farshedi e fravin qued radit.
Esolegloan me da eluduis asuneo yeuan.
A esienden beruvar hase shantemen ja rendundet.
Kair. Na credeme nedolmar. Ad lo redwe. Sian tam ka taurebima ergaidi da hei barroiga nodas. Togum verdis sa. Se unde renau ded da harmalen. Sian tad ka adriga qua alochtom.
Es ovun varm de mavradi. Tradoida deniassico.
Kahe sitinem an. Siam daud. Adregt kongobar. Oleg avarak ane hamstram.
Esolegloan me da eluduis asuneo yeuan.
Es alleine fras. Ensalada mag again.
Agre da dregtes. Es ankenem da requis ta da garantanato?
Qua aulam seg avatir.
Qua awalem seg? Buislanto?
Lema, aragtes shantanui?
Es ad verba gartas. Na trui de diena har da hei voglendi ole sinena.
Lund en ole yiksi. Es ankan samel varni da sone gada nui.
Airag oleg mooi pesjemaru en nou.
Ah, a dreg dead.
Esse snoi selenam joam como rustusesa.
Es allen se. Bud lauen dunkas. Togombe sad vid bogem. Nasmeonem ereum eferet esse veljam ked. Sages dur me fregam verberu dagde. Aradidam da sunkesem, emes ankan varsuis hab. Das avele gigoigi, genesis. Toigad karsur karhe donigada oil, make oil siend.
Du med en bud to donega dag. At velden og lei ik dead.
Hello, Forkan.
Bertir Simad. It's nice to see you again. How are you, Neelan? And you, Shader?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Thank you, sir.
Well, did you go see Minan? Do you know a little more about the ritual you have to perform?
Yes, we've spoken to him. Mev, the Tierna Harkadachtas, will accompany us through the final stages of our initiation. She tested our combat skills and gave us 2 missions to complete.
Fascinating. They're undoubtedly tests to make sure you've remembered everything that's been passed on to you. Can I help you in any way?
One of the missions we were given was to help those who are ill in the village. We have to find out what they're suffering from and how to treat it.
Yes. I heard some of the villagers were ill. I do hope it's not too serious.
Some of them are very weak and barely able to walk. They started off with headaches and loss of balance. Their vision also seems to be affected. I hope it's not the evil affliction you told me about. The Malachor?
No. No, it's not that. The Malachor turns your blood black. While it can also affect vision, it doesn't sound like what you're describing to me. What you're describing sounds more like quicksilver poisoning. But that would be very surprising.
What is quicksilver?
A liquid metal. It is sometimes used as a treatment for certain illnesses, albeit in very small doses. It's quite dangerous.
Isn't that the same metal that miners use to recover the large shining scales?
They told us about a liquid metal that they have to mix with the gold, and then they heat it up. They say they've been told not to breathe in the smoke created by the fire, or they'll go mad.
That's quicksilver, all right. It's true that it is used to amalgamate gold. It's very dangerous to breathe the fumes when it's heated. And as I said, you must absolutely not ingest it.
But our friends haven't gone mad. They don't work in the mine, and I'm sure they haven't eaten the miners' quicksilver.
Yes. It's very strange. But they must have consumed it in one way or another. And I recommend that you find out how. Quickly. With the plants on this island, I think I can create a remedy. Or a sort of purgative treatment, to be more precise. Something that will cleanse your friend's humors of the quicksilver fumes that are sullying them. But if they continue to consume the poison, it won't do any good.
Thank you, Furkan. We're going to do everything we can to find out how they could have come into contact with the poison.
Let me know what you find out. I'll start looking for suitable plants, just in case. Is there anything else?
We found this weapon in the basement of the ruins.
How incredible. Let me take a closer look, will you? It is a blade of iron, therefore foreign to this island. It is old. I would say it dates from over 100 years ago. The style is elegant, although the rust has already begun its destructive work. It should be restored. Perhaps then we would learn more. In any case, it reminds me of the work of the people of my continent. But that is of course impossible. That an unknown people reached this level of craftsmanship. That they managed to reach your island long before us. It's absolutely fascinating. Did you find anything else?
There were other items, but they were very damaged. Too many to carry.
I see. That was to be expected. If you allow me, I would like to keep this old weapon. Perhaps I will learn more by cleaning it.
Please. It's too rusty for me to use anyway.
Thank you for your help. This is a great discovery.
Can you tell me more about these ruins?
Alas, I am not specialized in the study of ancient civilizations. However, all the scientists in my country know the numerous sites left by the civilization of Astria. They are an ancient people who inhabited our continent before my country and the others existed. However, their architectural style is very different from that of these buildings. It seems to me that they are old, but not as old as those of Astria. Their architecture is, however, strangely familiar, and it reminds me more of more recent buildings that one of the peoples of the continent might have built. But that doesn't make any sense. How would they have gotten here?
Have you ever been to these ruins? Were you able to see them up close?
No, unfortunately. I would love to, but the people of the village made me understand that it would be very frowned upon. I am a stranger here. I don't want to risk being thrown out for going into a forbidden place. Given the shape of these buildings, I'm pretty sure they must have a basement. Is there anything else?
Goodbye, Farkan.
See you later.
Quies maragvarem der Glendi mas... Jens der Hechredach...
Hello, Chief.
Back again? What do you want?
We've come to tell you that we want to stop working in your mine. Several of our people nearly died trapped in a tunnel, and you did nothing to free them. We don't want to end up like them, so we prefer to leave.
Well now, you people aren't exactly the tenacious type. Quitting at the first sign of trouble? Here's your pay for a day's work. I'm going to have to find myself some new workers. Well, what are you still doing here? Go on, get out of here. You won't get anything more.
Hello.
Are you the healer of this fort?
I'm the doctor in charge, yes. Do you need my help?
There are people in our village who have fallen ill with a strange disease. It's something we've never seen before. They suffer from headaches and dizziness, and have become so weak they must stay in bed. Others have started to show the same symptoms. It looks like quicksilver poisoning. We believe that the miners are releasing it into the river water and are unknowingly the source of this illness.
Really? Have you ever seen quicksilver poisoning before?
No. A wise man from your people lives in our village. He told us about it. And since we know the mine uses quicksilver to extract the gold...
If he were that wise, he'd know that when gold and quicksilver are heated, the quicksilver completely disappears.
We brought some samples to test in order to know for sure. I think you have some way of finding out.
Yes, there is a way of detecting this metal, even when it's mixed with something else. Let me take a look. Where did you get these disgusting things?
The mud is from the miner's waste. We gathered it on the banks of the river that flows into the lake our village is built on. The fish came from the same river. We found it dead near a spot where our people fish.
Well, I highly doubt I'll find any quicksilver, but I'll do the porcelain test. It's going to take me a while. Would you like to wait here or come back later?
We'll wait for you.
All right, I'll get right to work. I've done the tests, and I can't believe it.
Is it quicksilver?
It is, and I can't explain it. Of course, it's possible that the miners didn't heat the mixture sufficiently before washing it in the river. or that some of the metal was spilled on the riverbank. But I'd never have thought it could poison fish, or the people who eat them. It's an incredible discovery.
That's all well and good, but our people are dying because of your mine and your quicksilver.
Yes, but nobody had realized it. They were indeed very careless, but there was no ill will on their part. There have been many cases of miners being poisoned. Most of the time it's because they'd breathed in the fumes. In any case, I can prepare a remedy that will help your sick. And of course, you'll have to stop fishing in the river altogether.
Die we dag fishi dachi? Tuk dem echter eshem aboy lames de nauneam.
Na smeo in em tugt. Why do the miners risk being poisoned if they know the fumes are dangerous?
Some people think it only happens if you're clumsy, while others think they'll be fine if they take the treatment regularly. This is often true in the short term, but the long-term consequences of poisoning are almost always fatal. Yet it's hard to quench the thirst for gold. I understand that your people don't attach much importance to it, but where we come from, gold makes the world go round. Anything can be bought and bargained with gold, including lives.
What does the treatment involve?
Your patients have accumulated poison in their bodies. This treatment will help them eliminate it, but it will take time. In the meantime, they'll have to rest and stop eating fish. Would you like me to make it for you?
Thank you, but we'll have to think about it first. We need the treatment you told us about for our people who have been poisoned. Can you help us?
Of course. We'd better get started right away, since it's going to take some time. Come on, I'm going to need your help. Here you go. There should be enough to treat those who are sick for several weeks. If you need more, you'll have to come back and find me. They must drink this potion twice a day in the morning and evening. Drink a lot of water and rest. And above all, don't eat any more fish as long as the mine is active. I've told the head miners to be careful about the heating and any discharges into the water. But I can't guarantee it won't happen again. You'll all have to be patient, but those who are sick will recover.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Please. I'm only doing my job.
I'll leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Na siempre linquida o nemi dawina base. Ogolei nes igi ar sarenaik sa ovunag. Es radei da sime da dent. A corridi dent. Varhas qua wintenyet.
Anilain, es ra adiven. Bud vel... Adriug mes daelo nevas. Renat kasur arlandar kasi.
Well, shed am siented et core barogi nodas. Vredi nies sebes.
Manama sienten dad ma vagen togomberi goida es gaidi de gongu barem. Frikti den da haliniko. Berde hawel si varhas. Quod sient vregudis.
I rag dem e bune dem et eniasi, de jam quens and nes garanten an evige.
I take it mod. Es advarb midwis. Lema de queniato git satenias. Quel shed nase teniasem de wintenesem quels.
Na, es batem ne midawi. Da an me nundi dau e kannegem jam rennend de hetalemem. Farberend menem suliantig ja es nema.
Galuen se agant bie. Asmeuent em quantesider kaganegem sient.
For res voladem anet began des jamishet ka heladagem en abeis. An neimi de fashion.
O nemident e feish ni anes iselen. Ni ogele wolanon. De kent? Semp na ma diwedach fidei de. Sages radeem esem reques.
Mes emesan voladent da diglenach ikanagi. Echter arberusem neesol neemi dawi.
Na, radi den des a volla dachta, mam.
En sarentum. Badradeida odoroida dent tasoredi samanas. Vregen me loin. Faret toisimet krechtom ovunagen neis dier. Nalen cuidandiere noixa descared. Karen shantani talamiko. Sages maere sagent kaset. Se undi farberu vintovunemen kaolad.
Ad lorche da dat a harlan av ef. Es horradeiem andrigem qua neis torten.
Bior tier sioleg.
Es dur me en bud to donega dag. Het velden or lay ik dead.
Airak oleg mooi visje maro olenai. Mas
Hello, Forkan.
Bertir Simad. Can I help you in any way?
You know that the mine is responsible for poisoning several people in the village. Because of this, we won't be able to eat any fish until the river flows clean again.
Yes. And I can imagine just how devastating that is for the village. What do you plan to do?
We can't just wish and hope they won't start putting quicksilver into the water again. We need to close this mine for good. Do you have any idea what we could do?
It would take an official order to convince the mine's directors that it needs to be shut down. I could make a fake one. But if we want to be taken seriously, I'll need an official seal. But be warned, it will only be temporary. No matter how good a counterfeit I'm able to make, they will eventually figure things out, and the mine will reopen.
Will the fort have one of those seals you mentioned?
They might, but they won't give it to you, even if you ask nicely. You'll have to steal it. You know what they look like, don't you?
I remember when you showed me your family seal.
You'll be looking for something like that, but bigger. Official seals are always more complicated. Is there anything else?
Goodbye, Farkan.
See you later.
Es marag varem der glendi masient de hechredach kengeda.
I'm sorry.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here. We'll have to... Quiet. We don't want to be overheard.
I'm sorry, but this area...
Kahe sitinem ansiandawi, adregt kundavar
Hello, Furkan.
Bertir Simad. Can I help you in any way?
We found the fourth seal. I hope it will do.
Can I see that? Yes. This will work quite nicely for a fake order to close the mine. I could get started straight away if that's what you want.
Yes. Thank you, Furkan. That sounds like a good solution.
In that case, let me do some thinking. I need to find the sorts of phrases they usually use for this kind of official order. Here you go. I must admit, I'm rather proud of myself. In any case, I'd better take it to the mine myself. They'll be more likely to believe it if the message is delivered by someone from the Alliance.
I thank you on behalf of the whole village.
Is there anything else?
Goodbye, Furkan.
See you later.
Stur me en bud to de negerdag. Het wel maar lady.
Lund en ole yiksi. Es antas
Had die jaren te vloeien.
O die hier.
Es oleg loen me da elo duis sarenta. Quetient vregu da oredi duis.
Fuaidem jagam ja tu suidad suis hagledon kaolad. Avoredad si da suis jigam. Amifrogu es sed ka frag regauen vemam. Abut radei na es de feshon de henaban savegem. En virachtam es radei oilragd vig buna dem oil biadi qua jigedenab.
Lemat esi feshon, ja vreg niet hen?
Sneg de ven nemam en wenshem. Jam este feshon, aquan estem end, an nees ielem exredem ten caer. Es jigag ane dene renoixa, ja fravin sa nemam ag arula moi de jagam.
Fravinde da closta en agledon suis luchtos. Avoglendi dent. Es balg me duis.
Ad lochedar ad jirn. Vreg dem quets me undem da vuie de vel.
Quel shedem jige da de oleden.
Qua awalem seg arenta.
Qua awalam seg adiern.
Quan berda de hawalem var hasarenta. Fied sayagam. Malana. Anes vieges vas.
Aureb deme ole dorten adnu et mevni.
Budag da hadregau da eludes, da radi da det jam vregdet.
Es virto. Quel shade en butbaik sedeis.
Anedis orne.
Orber is broken.
You'd be better off talking to a captain. I'm just a sailor.
Den deridoisa avedon marag. Rianedam nas quies quena no loban mar. Ma arinend butrade da degerach. Dehe olo efeshi.
Nabroga vatir. Nasiarad. Es durme maragan.
Sonigada da dred.
Es maragvarem der Glendi Massient der Hechre.
Ber de hawel si varhas. Quod sient vregudis.
Fledem dorten jam, ad nuedis dani. Tegeden de loiga ja orgend biemen neis edon. Adore de menjan neimident neis igem.
Tug dedel slondem sa tortomen.
Veldem em teugend ne solei morkedon de herunoikse.
Bo tom sa vegam. Sag bo san ma prok.
Quid krechtig neis dalem, krechtig neis luchtom kassin. Ag toit quid krechtig neis luchtom, de he krechtom neis dalemi. Minun diden der redau kokahagos, und quan binne drogacht, und binne den oil.
Mad. Esquai em samal donegada. Es radai da naraja vogel na nama suis luchtus. Sag suis deri kasan. Anset sa torten fleded. Da gongaidi es milaneers enesis.
Ja, es toi gaga leuloin. Sag for heldent da haruigident.
Es mad. But si donegada es veldis da regu vasem no. En baragem bode de mad ja torebad suis oglendi. Comaroi sande toflan a me. Disene quem suisi ane vigem.
Alochedar ravev, dat a harla mata orgeni.
Ad lochedar, ad yernahach. Velames to en baregem.
Es horadeem andrigem quaneis torten.
Beor tier si oleg.
Kahe sitinem ansiandawi. Adregt kongobar oleg avar.
Vagelent mal.
Nabroga vatir. Donegada neuna. Es entma garantan ochsole.
Oh, adregdes. Es ankanam the reikwestad?
Sameles dugem radid redone quad. Avev adnu ede dierna har. Dau torten dani daneis oglendi.
Fravindu forvershed tada ledach reichwis. Sagna fravindu bu dau torten?
Esenta dugi quasi in de sitten, ag oioragi de queteniasem quensend neis garantan evigi. Aka duen oi dachtam, bo radai da hairagi da dredi da sadao morgedon.
Ariag des de quinteniasum, quensend morden slana a morgan?
Ja, toig de hevenam sius var henab. Farber de menoiga menemol nemidawi. Sag oioragdem jagam. Nama no bud vrade da orheld fidei fescian savegem.
Escogato. Cagovir samelta dadum. Ag eragded casin qued vreg sideno esiteni? Farid mena sientem fidi fesci.
Remden da loiga da lan en olei henediem frassi. Maradend nu krechtidend en olei vila echter hanoidu. Sag fledem da regutege dachident. Frag sloidend olei viem de he frassem karadem.
Quid amanten? Es serenoixa ca ir betrechen echta henquena. Es ad valgted me. Duis. Abud balgted dad casin. Es valda degerach daragu vaccinu. Es daugam bos iridiu.
Radid quam de medadem. Esco ir gene, vina id vregu vors meunum de.
Crechi berevagomenco. Sagna men dem vregs fos meonum de. Noden, mavi nundanem. Aua hangum col biole laugum. Echte ekanta bed coas. Bo verem mandiugtag. Mednig. Salgaig kelgard vigen. Bo fasis rale casina bo esgetag proda quayam emberdende. Gente e vigi clos quan radide helgan. Ato kiden en miserent. Bud flana varem da ravindo da radidore keti quad samel fregt. Sag. Bud velda nui di vederi. Es trag me.
Qua aulam seg, avatir.
Qua awalem seg. Bui slanto. Who's there?
Es Amsterdam da degedacht dem. Nas jen toigi en kuem. Saku.
Selquas adeluan. Es alen ent. Vregender are donegada de frag. Dare nau es enogesos e corei.
Esa Oglendaiga. Skylidis enelon de suis meonu a angerdis suis gred dahetir. Eglunidis esa. Frichtime, Clos Deis, a Andervash Tarenta, Men and Dog. Men and Dog. Men and Dog. Exleg dis as sonigada shantamellag. Men mer como leno eni gadachtam de henon mil frichtimen. Essi ad rodam agad sosantam varatir. Es comom casi nadach de doleg.
God, cantabede.
Jori. Ol andiuchtau cassin. Contabeit e crimoderem. Age puisom jarement varnes hualan.
Samelma ad sien ad magred, ca henole henesam de hamsterro.
Sina maene tusem suis largi. Astona igada. Boloen meembo mi casienza amstaram sisamel. Sages radeem tegeid. Adoflein tegeid. Tocatao glendaiga. Siens poeg bark.
Esme ed. Bo bledenem emana kaiden shantan lag donigada. Bird tier to oleg, amev.
Ad locheda la buid cani. Qua awelam seg.
Quavelam seg, adierna.
Es dogem toretswe. Es an farsche dia deadman. Es velem adregem quahe vigem.
Renmuen var hasta hetalemen.
Nanat magdoishedat me ansavigan!
Dovlan! No!
Give me that, imbecile. The orders were blatantly clear. You were to take them alive.
Not at the price of the lives of my men.
Cuedes. What is this ritual?
Toiktwint sonegat kai quen fetenida hilnaudet kassin? Vrekte questam, farqueder sheda. Na fravint quedes et buiet fis vregu dani.
I am sorry. You must be thirsty.
Es Yuri, Saben. Nas Samel en Oilan.
Nas munigin armanse. Anet renaikse. Ja fargest ni.
Es volad. Sake eksteb. Utbig negan aber litor tauhus ninen olei chamem. Ente venteam. Faber de sa dead mad, ir amber dent danida gued.
Na fravint. Na fravint nem. Quiesem kaidendet renaiksa donegada. Sagnaim virtwint hadem. Ages ovun varem embert neudam dagdani.
Aheda. Nasmato?
Help! Help! Please, please! Our friend is ill! Come quickly, please!
Sheda! Sheda! No. No. No.
Havrana. Komaro sent. Say hangomda doigi.
Land ahoy! I see a lemur!
Avoni soinoiga. Nasni lugan neu kon. Quidis tegedachtani. You scum! Bastards! Masmeun entem kirandini. Haren claudides en tulem taiseneker. Escleuem navorkenen der davuie donegadamen.
Now there's a language I don't speak, but I recognize that accent.
Who are you?
You're from Tir Fredi, are you not?
Of course. And you? Who are you? Why are you here?
My name is Fausta. I was born in Teleme, and they've locked me up in here because I saw things I wasn't supposed to see. Are the stories true? That there are creatures as big as houses on your faraway island?
Creatures? We call them Nadaig. They do exist, but they are rare and sacred.
Quae radit sindas? Es runoixe. Nasnes runandas.
What have you done to find yourself so far from home?
We didn't do anything. We were torn from our land by armed men who killed our master before our eyes. They locked us up in the belly of a ship, the likes of which I had never seen. The voyage lasted an eternity. They barely fed us, and without the help of a woman, we would have died of thirst. Our friend Sheda didn't make it. She fell sick, and was coughing horribly. Her face grew hideous, covered in spots. She died very suddenly.
I am truly sorry for your friend, and also for your master. The Bridge Alliance can be extremely cruel.
At one point, a man with a bird mask came and put us through a strange ritual. He cut us, Then he cleaned the wound. Came to observe us from time to time. Scribbling things.
That is strange indeed. And you felt no particular effect following...
Quiet!
Sorry to interrupt your little chat, but I thought that you would be more comfortable outside.
Who are you? Why have you let us out of this cage?
Would you prefer to remain inside? Introductions and explanations will come later. For now, we must run.
I would also prefer to continue this discussion outside.
Why should I help a criminal?
Supposing that I were one, then perhaps to confound your pursuers.
Fine. While you look great in those outfits, I suggest you look in that trunk. Your things should be in there.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
All right then. Onward to freedom.
There was a whole group of islanders on the register before we arrived. We are not the first to have been captured and brought back here.
What's written exactly?
It's not very clear. I think that some words have been abbreviated. There are numbers, F's and M's, Enoch and No, and crosses. I imagine that the crosses are the ones that perished. The others are marked as sold Iqbal. Look at this. A note has been slipped between these pages. Iqbal is a woman. And it seems that she is suspicious of her former partner.
Slave traders, probably. It's upsetting, I know, but we must leave this place as fast as possible. Guards. Just as I expected. Let me talk to them. I know how to handle these people.
Wouldn't it be better to try to get past them without being seen?
That's a possibility, but are you stealthy enough for that?
Oh, come on. It's not often we get to celebrate the departure of one of the old-timers in the barracks.
Try to hang in there until the next shift, okay?
This pendant belonged to one of our people. We are not the first to be locked up here.
I recognize the pattern. It belongs to the Black Ox.
Do you remember what Mev said? About those disappearances within the clan, so... They must have been kidnapped and brought here too.
Slontir.
Bravo! You played your part perfectly. But let's not dawdle.
Sybil the Vesp? Is that your real name?
Oh, what is this obsession you have for names? Don't worry. My friend is waiting for you at the entrance to the sewer to lead you to safety.
Who is...
Esevena me sadegi. Buiskatasarto aridenger. You! I won't let you lock us up again.
I have no intention of doing so. I've come to help you escape.
I can confirm that. She's the one who sent me.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Oh, I don't know you, though.
My name is Fausta. I was locked up for...
I'm sorry to interrupt you, my dear, but this is hardly the time for pleasantries. They must have realized that you've escaped by now. They'll have raised the alarm. I'll create a diversion and try to draw them off in another direction. But you've got to get out of here. I'll meet you as planned at the end of the sewers, just outside the city. Go on.
Be careful. Let's hurry. Even if Sybil is able to distract the guards, we'd better not dally. Wading through the sewers isn't much fun, but these tunnels should lead us out of the city.
Ohne Katasach, nas munig ilormonse.
Quai be urd ni echte de gauda ma ke ut forme dem drukwi.
Quota fravindau kasaren noikse. You were on the boat that kidnapped us. Why?
It's my job. My life. I'm an art. Ugh. But I want you to know that I completely disapprove of the things you are made to suffer. Even with Sybil's help, it's likely that guards are on our tail, so we need to move as quickly as possible.
Let's show them what we're made of!
This armor is no good anymore!
What is that thing?
A kind of crustacean that has infested the sewers of most major cities. Unfortunately, there are more and more. Stay well away. Those nasty beasts are very...
Order is broken! Let's show them what we're made of!
What exactly are knots?
Knots are members of a guild of navigators, explorers, and sea transporters.
A clan of seafaring human traffickers.
No. While knots can, of course, transport people, we're not supposed to do it against their will.
I don't remember anyone ever asking us, though.
I know, I'm sorry. On the ship, I was in no position to go against my captain's decisions. Which is why I've come all this way to find you. To make amends.
What about the other woman? The one who says her name is Sybil.
Oh, she's very resourceful. She's probably already waiting for us outside.
Huh?
She knows the city like the back of her hand. And up there are no giant crustaceans to fight, or floodgates to operate. I don't like the idea of being responsible for freeing a suspected criminal.
After what you just did, you're one too in the eyes of the law. But if it's any consolation, you're not a murderer or anything like that.
Where have we been taken?
You're talking about the city, I presume? This is Alima, also known as the City of Stars, because of the observatory that stands on top of the hill. It's the largest city in Tynea, the capital.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Doors seem to work.
We are missing something to make this work.
This lever is stuck.
We are missing something to make this work.
Maybe we'll find something that'll activate the faulty lever behind this grate.
Take oil. They must use it to grease the sewer's floodgates. This will be useful.
Be careful. Here come the guards.
Guards, we're under attack!
Show them what we're made of! Armor is broken!
Were you able to action the lever? Great. Now we can open the doors one by one.
Ah, at last, a bit of ice. May the enlightened grant us strength!
I can't do it.
Who's there? They'll miss the sea that gave them light.
At last. I thought we'd never see the light of day again.
I hate to interrupt your celebration, but we mustn't linger. We're still too close to Alima.
Where are you taking us?
Far from here.
There you are. We nearly left without you.
Breaking several people out of prison is no easy task. There were a few surprises.
So this is the famous friend you told me about?
Friend is not the word I would employ, but he is someone I trust. Allow me to introduce you to Ludwig. He's a smuggler who knows every back road between here and Dutton.
Interesting.
Ludwig, let me introduce...
No introductions. This isn't a party. The less I know, the better. And it's better for you, too. That way I won't have anything to tell them if I get caught.
Se chames ka ir saveren. Yana quies ment fravin down es hanumumen.
Where are you taking us?
We're headed north, outside a small coastal village. Some of your kinfolk are hiding there already.
Others from Tir Fradi? Really?
Did you think you were the only ones who were brought here and escaped? Many powerful people in this cursed country find it delightful to keep pet natives. Your kind don't like that very much, just like you don't enjoy being prisoners.
And the villagers haven't turned them in?
They've got other things to do, like survive. Helping the rich find their toys wouldn't bring them anything, but trading with the newcomers can be invaluable. But we still need to avoid the soldiers as much as possible.
Alvida said you were a smuggler. What's that?
Smugglers are very clever people who discreetly move forbidden or taxable goods from one country or region to another. We know all the secret routes and how to avoid guards, hence why we sometimes take passengers such as yourselves.
I do not understand. If these goods are forbidden, they must be dangerous for your people, are they not?
Let's just say I don't agree with those who have decided that the goods are dangerous. Lucky for you, I don't agree with the fact that they lock certain people up, either.
Why are you helping us? We don't have any gold to give you.
Since gold makes the world go round, that would be a valid reason. But sometimes I do favors in exchange for something else. And a Naut's debt is invaluable to someone like me.
You got us out of prison, and now you are indebted to this man for us. Why?
Because I believe it's the right thing to do. It was one of my people's ships that took you from your home. One of your kinfolk lost her life. I owe it to you.
I think we have no choice but to follow you.
Don't worry. My head is probably worth more than yours. I have no reason to take any unnecessary risks. Speaking of which, we'd better get going. The longer we hang around here, the more likely one of those louts on the ramparts will see us. My friends, this is where we part ways. I'll lead these people to safety and meet you on the other side of the border.
You're leaving the caravan?
They have a long way to go before they reach Dutton. Let's go. We must find my contact. He often fishes further up the river.
Who is this contact?
One of your people. The only one I really know. He'll lead us to the others. They're hiding somewhere in these hills or in the ruins. Without his help, we'll never find them. Those cursed monkeys are everywhere around here. Stay on your guard. My contact usually waits a little further up the river, so as not to be seen from the village.
I can't do it.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Now I'm going to have to buy some new armor.
Show them what we're made of! My armor is broken!
Now I'm going to have to buy some new armor. Now I'm going to have to buy some new armor.
Stop. We can't risk going to the village. There are too many soldiers there right now. Come on. My islander contact usually waits hidden a bit farther up the river. Strange. He should be here by now. I don't like this. Let's take a look around. Maybe he's moved a bit farther away. Or maybe something's happened to him.
Look, the trail goes this way. There's a trail leading away from here. Look. I see trucks over here.
A rope. Let's take it. I've heard that all adventurers should have one in their bag.
I can't do it.
We'll probably make enough to last a few months. But what if they arrest us?
There's no doubt about it. They're holding your compatriot. Telling from their accents, they hail from the same country as I.
Be quiet. We don't want to be overheard.
Walker, and people like me.
Keep calm and keep your voice down. We're here to free you.
Please, hurry. They're talking about selling me to the soldiers.
Esfreddo, Serrinka koiti solfolad.
Adlo redwe, bud me samel Swiss hadem.
Far enough from the camp.
You're amazing. As fast and fleet as the wind. Come on, let's go to our people. They'll make you feel right at home. You'll see. Let me see your map. This is where our camp is.
Only a fool dares to attack with the best.
My armor is broken.
This place is different from the rest. As if it were older. There is something here. A sort of moaning sound. It's almost as if I can hear the earth sobbing beneath my feet. At last! We'll soon be with our own kind.
That's the first time I've seen you smile. It's not exactly paradise here, though. Your people must have been in hiding for months, scavenging for food every which way to survive.
Rootless. You can feel what I feel, can't you? There is something powerful here. At home, it would be a place of connection. The earth is speaking. It's shouting.
Again, hadrektes brotume. Berde haul fradem sadio, o berda has kagarantanui. You're the one Kenkol's worker, aren't you?
That's the nickname he gave me. My name is Ludwig.
Welcome, Ludwig. The things you brought us have been a great help. And I see that this time you've brought us some of our own people.
Yes, yes. Like you, they were taken from your island. They were imprisoned and escaped.
All our people are welcome here.
Adloche daraval. Es menilan. Ages evriden ger. Es ni donegada e korei e shantamen lag.
Fridan ger. Es anum yori. Sagia berad crimoderum dadesa. Oi riden de loban carriden on gerveldacham qual nadaktansan. Avar satir to cladmir oledes. And who are your other companions in this land?
My name is Sybil de Vesp, former legate of the congregation in Alima. Now I'm on the run. Thank you for your hospitality.
We're happy to have you here. And even if we don't have much, we'll gladly share it. As you will soon learn for yourselves, our sanctuary is extremely precarious. Although we are free, we must remain hidden, or risk being imprisoned again. Some of our people are sick and weakened by the ordeal they've been through. And we are short on everything. Any help you can offer will be most welcome. But I don't want to burden you. You must be tired. I'll let you settle in and get to know each other.
Look, it's Lair from the Black Isles. We crossed paths during a ceremony with both our clans, remember? So, he too was captured. We should go talk to him.
Aridenger, esata harragau da eludem. Radita garat nilan kud galundar samelsa. Navrek sa enig. Es anum yalinet encome. Anum yabert ad londem flan essa. And Walker, you came too.
I've still got a few things to check before we set off again.
I'm glad you've come all this way with us. Stay as long as you like.
How are you doing after all this excitement?
Fine, thanks to you. Those fools treated me well, but it wouldn't have lasted if they'd sold me. I'm a little afraid to go fishing in the same place again, though. I'll have to find another spot, and get someone to fix my harpoon. It suffered more from the fight than I did.
I could try to fix that harpoon you mentioned, if that would help.
That would be very kind. Thank you. Here.
No, I really don't see how I can fix it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You did your best. Thanks for trying.
Ever quetsiad dad, siens tugiam na sient tranagu so ya an clywed end reduven.
Na faber quidquins du. Na fravins on quest.
Hages arulam to do linkwid au oilem en quincy de quese sadama da hanadislan.
No. San caurto. Sag nascient. Asa vegum nascient.
If we are to take sides, you should tell us more about what you're arguing over.
I want to leave. I've spent enough time here recovering from our imprisonment. I know that more of our people are still prisoners, and I just can't sit here and do nothing about it.
And I want him to stay here with me. I'm afraid of this land that seethes with evil. I'm afraid of its violent inhabitants and what they might do to him. I don't want to lose my beloved because he wants to be a hero.
You say that more of our people are still prisoners. What do you know about it?
I know that when I escaped from the place where I was locked up, there were others who couldn't follow me. I can't imagine how they're suffering right now. Some were already gravely ill.
Where was it?
It was near their very large village, in huge rooms dug into the ground. I couldn't show you on a map, but I think I could find my way back.
You say you suffered. You weren't locked up with your husband?
No. When the journey on the great ship was over, I was taken to a place with the other women and young boys. A merchant traded us one after the other like goods. A man took me away and... I don't want to talk about what he did to me, I can't. But I know that people in this land are evil, and I never ever want to go through that again. And I don't want Virgo to leave me all alone.
Is this camp really safe?
Yes, we've been here for weeks, and no one has ever bothered us.
We've been hiding here like rats, only going out at night to find a bit of food. That's no way to live. And who's to say we won't be found sooner or later?
We won't stay here forever. Rumor has it that you're going to help us get back to Tefradi, right?
Indeed. My Nord friend has promised to do everything in her power to ensure that we can return home.
You see? Why risk our lives when we could just wait?
Sidman, you've suffered a great deal, but Virgil is right. There are more of our people in danger, and only he knows where to find them. You must help them.
Thank you. I knew you'd understand.
Wait, there's more. You can't just leave your wife behind.
But she feels safer here.
It is because of you that she feels safe. She needs you to be with her. Besides, you'll be stronger together.
It's true that I'd rather stay here, but he's right. I want to be with you more than anything.
Beir tir sioleg, agaranten. We leave tomorrow at dawn, my beloved. Together, we'll free our people. You'll see.
Ca ir na sien sa oed canoidi e coidi. Quod quaguidem ma veruem. Ma dides me? Mendid da renau quesamen? Coid rai quesa alen ma meunde.
Sie and ever roidu da already, mameunde?
Na estegam. Now calmi oleg dasa quesa.
Nas fledu casin. Es radois e coit casur.
Boad hat duis da heveroidu. Adoredwe.
Tegeduis.
Adregdis da elude ma mende renau quesamen?
It's not that I don't like to talk about personal things in front of everyone, but we should wait until we're somewhere else.
This is not a good place to talk. I suggest we wait until we're on my ship.
Birtirsimat, how do you feel?
To be finally free and surrounded by friends does wonders. But this earth has brought me some very mysterious dreams.
To me too. Dreams full of darkness and anger.
Many Donegada feel the same thing. This earth is sick.
Sick? What do you mean?
It's difficult to explain it to someone who is not bound.
When we were on our island, the bond gave us
No! 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 Maru! Jana fravendade numan. Farre krimoderren tätä ruiginam. Memmedat. Edes.
Incredible. Shoot, but do not kill it! I want that thing alive!
Careful! She has lost all control of herself!
Renmu en farha.
won't die at the end of a rope.
I'm wounded! Someone heal me!
We've lost one of ours! I must remember. Focused!
At least I won't die at the end of a rope.
I'm wounded! Someone heal me!
At least I won't die at the end of a rope.
It's no use. We cannot fight it. We must flee. Let's head for that boat.
What the?
Oh no! To the boats! Whoa! Everyone run! No! Help!
Hurry up. Everyone is aboard.
Hang in there, son! Damn it! She followed us. Get up, son! Hurry! Oh, no!
Come aboard, soldier. I'm not going to let you die.
Take my hand!
Watch out! It's going to get rough!
Ahanem wen shaimar. Fargesi.
We can barely
You saved us!
Not yet. Yuxantis, my homeland!
Oh, happy to be back on solid ground. Welcome home, Alvida, and welcome to your guest. It was quite a feat to reach the island in that nutshell. An accomplishment worthy of a great captain. Speaking of which, you have been summoned by the Council of Admirals. Don't keep them waiting.
Thank you. I'll go and see them as soon as possible. You should come with me. I'm going to need to introduce you in any case. You are my guests here.
Very well. Lead the way.